Alright, so I realize it's been like a week and a day, I think. Maybe just a week since I made one of these. I know I promised one. Oh, fuck, let me just yawn. I know I promised one on Friday, and then I said I'd have another one when I got back from camp, but, eh. Basically, I guess the one before camp I didn't necessarily have time for because I didn't really have a lot of time to pack once I got home, and then the one when I got back from camp, well, I was just kind of fucked, and still kind of am. When I got back from camp, especially Sunday and Monday night, I was just so tired and could not motivate myself to do anything. I think it's due to me being sick because I've been getting good amounts of sleep. And the same is kind of true tonight, but I wanted to get another vlog out, so I guess I have a lot to talk about now, don't I? Well, I guess let's go through what led up to staff training weekend. Kind of nothing happened. Nothing of severe importance happened up until then. Then I left, went up to staff training weekend, met a bunch of new people, you know. I kind of pulled my usual kind of quiet Devon thing. But I think towards the end, I really warmed up with some people, and that was nice. It was nice to form new relationships with some people. Talked to Maggie, missed her because I haven't talked to her in like 2 years. Just overall, it was just a fun weekend. I think I had fun. Uh, to go into depth, I have been going to that camp for a while. One of my favorite counselors growing up was Dan Farrar. Oh, I just dropped his name. No one's ever gonna see this, and he's honestly just like a great guy. I remember him always being a great counselor, and over the weekend I started to develop like a friendship like relationship with him, and that just seems totally like outlandish for me, seeing as he was a counselor who knew me when I was so young. But yeah, that was staff training weekend. It was honestly just a solid weekend overall. Then I got sick, and that's kind of sucked. And I've been really starting to think about Rachel more, and I don't know what to think, really. Like, I don't want to talk to her every night. I don't. But I can't tell her that. At least we'll only have to keep this up until August. August. Technically, I only have to keep this up until June. Still, June. I have exams to study for, culminating's to write. What the fuck? What the fuck? I don't want to talk to someone every fucking night. And then I get back from camp, and I told her I'd have my data off just so I had a reason not to message her all weekend, even though. Shh. I had my data on. Don't tell her. This is our secret. Our secret. Okay. Let's keep this a secret. So, yeah, I had my data on. And basically, she didn't message her. I get back. She says to me, I missed our talk so much. What the fuck did you... Let me try that again. What the fuck did you miss? What the fuck did you miss? Our talks were more just us sending awkward fucking statements to each other. Like some of the worst text/online conversations I've ever had. And that's a well-known secret about me, actually. I shouldn't say little. A well-known secret. That I honestly fucking hate text and online conversations. Like, blow my brains out. Hate. But because I'm too nervous to tell a person, hey, how about we don't do this? It kind of just becomes the default. Then I came back to school. I was very tired. Haven't seen Lita for the past few days. I think I might as well just give up on that. I missed my high school prom on Friday. Pictures were all over Facebook. Facebook is a dead website. I really only use it to message people, but when I'm bored, I'll scroll through it. And there were points where I was bored this weekend because I wasn't doing anything at camp. And there were all the prom pictures. And I don't know how to feel about that. Parts of me don't care. Parts of me feel sad. Maybe I'll just push it aside, let it fade, and act like it never happened. That's nothing new for me. Nothing new at all. So this week hasn't been too bad. You know, it was kind of weird coming back from camp, and you know, just having such a great time with all these positive people coming back to my school. Where I realized I had negative relationships with so many different people, and I guess it just struck me, and I realized how much I want to be at camp, just surrounded by so much positivity, away from all the bullshit. But I'm here to stay for the next 2 months. Here to stay for the next 2 months. Two months. I don't know if I'll be able to handle it. Monday, in band, we were setting up the auditorium because we're having our spring concert. And I was kind of just dicking around, you know, doing my usual. I shouldn't say that. I planned on ditching the class, but I get a call from one of my past friends. I think I talked about them in my first video or second video. I swear to God I talked about them before, but I got a call from one of my past friends, Adele. She said, why don't you come, hey, you're tall, you should come down to the auditorium and help us set up. And I was like, okay, I guess I wasn't expecting this. And then we were setting up, and she'd been calling me Devin ever since we stopped being friends, but today she called me Dev, which was the nickname she used for me back when we were close friends. And now I'm here. Does it mean anything? Probably not. Am I overanalyzing? Absolutely, but earlier this year, I talked to myself about how much I wanted to go back. But at this point, I've come to realize there is no going back. I cannot go back. I can't go back. And that's why it's time for me to embrace the future. And that's what this weekend was. It was me embracing the future. And I'm going to fucking embrace it. No more looking back. I'm only going to look forward. My dad's home.